What is it, YouTube? It's your boy Klutxh with that Big K, no 47, man. Coming at y'all with a little reaction video, man. This shit called a prostitute interview by a girl named Kelly type shit. This shit got like 5.2 million views. Somebody told me this shit was like interesting, so I gotta see what it's talking about. This shit like 22 minutes, but shit, we gonna get straight into the video, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you new, man. Let's get into it, man.
All right, Kelly.
Yes.
Kelly, where'd you grow up? Where are you from originally?
Los Angeles. I mainly grew up on the east side and more so in like foster care, different cities, but mostly LA. I was born in LA.
Foster home at what age?
My first time ever going to foster care, I was about 2 months, and it was because my mother had called DCFS on herself for abusing me. I was told it was postpartum depression, on top of her already.
Your mom called child services on herself.
She called child services on herself because she would like abuse me. My grandma told me stories how she would abuse me as a baby. Like I have pictures of me with black eyes in 2 months, you know. And so basically that's the first time I ever got took away at 2 months. And then my grandma got me.
Wow.
But I was still in the system. She got me system-wise.
Got it. And how was your childhood, generally?
It was...
Yeah, that abuse and shit, like that shit not cool. Like, if you know somebody getting abused or some shit, man, you gotta, you feel me, help them for real, cause like, niggas ain't gonna speak up. Like, folks not gonna speak up with shit going on. I know for a fact. Cause I went, you feel me, I know I wouldn't, you feel me, I'm gonna do something, I ain't gonna say shit, but you know, it's different with me, cause I can like handle this shit on my own. Other people, man, they ass be dying inside, bro, that shit be fucked up.
Pretty bad, but at the same time, like, I was always the type of person that tried to make, like, you know, I like to laugh a lot, I laughed a lot. But I mean, my childhood was pretty tragic.
What kind of stuff?
I've been abused, I've been raped, I've been molested, I've been tortured.
At what ages?
My first time ever being raped, I was 5.
By who?
My foster parent, he raped me, and the foster mom, she knew, but she didn't care.
So we gonna act like she don't look like a prostitute. My fault for pausing, but she don't look like a prostitute at all. And she said she got raped at 5. Like, you raping 5 years old? Man, I ain't gonna pause. I'm gonna chill.
That's what it looked like. That got proven in court. Me getting molested and raped at 5, and then I got moved. I've been in 24 different foster homes.
Damn.
My grandma got me at 2 months in foster. Then she lost me. I think I was around 2, so I was in foster care. Then my mom got me back. She wanted me back, and then she lost me again due to abuse. She abused me again, and she lost me. I had webs everywhere, like everywhere, purple webs everywhere.
That's fucked up.
And then I got took away. That's when I was in foster care, and my first time ever getting molested, at least to my memory, that's the first recollection I can remember. And it's crazy with that recollection because that was something that I always will remember or think that I know exactly what happened.
Yeah.
I will always think certain things to myself, like, just on that particular age.
Traumatized.
I would think, like, because I know exactly what he did to me. I remember him coming in the door. I remember everything. Me and my foster mom were just watching a movie. He walked in drunk. He had a cup of alcohol in his hand. And, you know, he pretty much, like, asked me to come into the room or whatever. And with me being 5 years old, you know, I'm not expecting this or whatever. So, like, he just grabbed me up and like covered my face and told me to be quiet.
What the fuck the foster mom been at?
Did it, and it was just like blood everywhere. I was screaming. She came in. This is how the police was called. She came in and she was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" He hit her.
Damn.
But I guess I found out later that they had already history of abuse problems in their relationship, so this is why she never cared about him continuing.
So
to
how
do
the fuck
it.
they get foster
But like
kids?
I said, I will have memories in my head of certain things as I'm getting older, and I'm like, why would I think these things if it didn't happen, you know? So then I went back and asked my foster, the caseworker, and she explained to me that all of this stuff was actually documented and stuff like that, and it's just crazy. It's like 5 years old.
And where'd you like to go after 5?
Another foster home. And that was good. A few of my foster homes were good, but then I would go to, and it'll be another foster parent that likes to, you know, rape and molest. Like, I was 7. I don't know if you can see these on my sides, but my foster dad, he actually duct taped me to a chair, and he pretty much screws in my ear.
What the fuck?
And then he pulled them out and like
It's screws?
Screws. The small ones, he screwed them with a screw gun.
Bro?
He screwed them with a screw gun, and not all the way in, but he's just
But that's why I be telling people, like, it's really people like fucking retarded. Like, niggas is really like retarded. Like, people be doing shit and they think like nothing is wrong with what the fuck they doing, but that's how like some folks be like raised like that. But I be like what is something like really wrong with you? Like, niggas really be believing like shit not wrong with them. Like, they didn't do nothing wrong. Like, that shit be really crazy. Like, niggas be fucking retarded. And shit, that's dumb shit.
sick fact. He screwed them in my ears, and now I have permanent marks here. They've been here ever since he did
Did he
this.
help you down or something?
He duct taped me to a chair. Duct taped me to a chair. I was sitting in a wooden chair like this, and he duct taped me. He used to chase me around the house to rape me, and I used to be running around the house. He would lock his wife in the room, and she would chase me around the house. I would be screaming and saying,
This is your foster parent?
my foster dad, yes, my foster dad. He would chase me around the house to rape me, and I would just scream and I would cry. He would always catch me. She never, after that one time she tried, and he hit her.
She ain't trying no more.
After that, that's when she just started getting locked in the room.
She ain't even gave a fuck no more.
Like, one day he raped me so bad that I'll never forget. I had on a Hannah Montana gown, and he raped me on the bathroom floor, and to the point where I passed out. When I woke up, I was in the bathroom by myself with a puddle of blood. A whole puddle of blood.
At 7 years old.
7 years old.
I'm afraid to ask.
And she telling this shit like she a G with this
After
shit.
that, I think I went to a lady, and then pretty much that's when the more so abuse started happening. More and more abuse. It's like physical and verbal abuse, you know. It's like I will always say, I want my mom. No, I went back to my mom. But I did go to a foster parent who she would like verbally and physically abuse me. I would say I want my mom. She would hit me and say, "You're never going back to your mom." And then I went back with my mom because she completed all of the classes and stuff like that. Went back with my mom, and then she abused me again. But years passed because I didn't get taken away till I was like 10. And she abused me again.
Yeah.
But she had already been abusing me throughout that time, but not loud enough to the point where the police were being called. Like, my mom would make me wear turtlenecks. Even if it was hot, I would have to wear turtlenecks, and I would have to wear long pants, long socks. Everything would have to be covered when I go to school because I would have wets and stuff. Like these scars on my face, around my eyes and stuff, my mom, she threw a remote at my eye when I was young, and it cut my eye to the point where I had to go get stitches. She pushed me into a glass table, and it broke. I had got a cut on my eye from that too. I'm not sure which eye it is. I would have to look. My mom, she has a mental problem, so I've always just been in the system, and I don't know, it's a lot.
But she really telling this shit
So
calm.
eventually you went on your own at some point?
I ran away.
You ran away?
I just ran away because I got sick of, it felt like they weren't doing anything.
At what age were you on your own?
11.
You ran away at 11?
Yeah.
Damn,
Where did you go
11?
at 11?
I just ran away. That's when I started prostituting.
At
At
11?
11? Nigga wouldn't even
Actually,
think
a
about
guy,
leaving the
I met a
house at
guy.
11.
And he showed me that. He showed me that, like, I was running away, and he found me, and then he started, like, having sex with me and stuff, and then he just showed me to prostitute. And ever since I was from, like, 11 until even now, I prostitute. Because I don't have a job, and nobody will hire me. I don't have my high school diploma. I don't have any family. Like, I started doing cocaine at 11 too. He showed me cocaine. I stopped doing cocaine though, because that's why I'm so small now. I just did cocaine, but I started prostituting at 11. I've been raped on the blade. I've been raped on the blade. Had a gun put up to my head on the blade. He tried to kill, he used to abuse me if I didn't want to go. Because when I first did it, it was kind of like fun to me. But then when I didn't know that there was a such thing as different sizes to penis.
Yeah.
So, you know, when it gets bigger, and I don't know, I'm 11. I don't know these things. It hurts.
Yeah.
You know, my body hurts. Everything is hurting and stuff like that. And these guys are actually doing it hard. They were doing it hard to me. Like,
It is dangerous sometimes.
yeah, and
You niggas is
I would
nasty.
tell him like I don't want to do it, and he would beat me to the point where, like, my tooth is chipped here from him beating me.
You're really getting mad at this
He
shit.
was my pimp. That's what he.
Are you still with
He told me, not now. I stopped messing with him. I want to say earlier this year. I was with him all this time. He would abuse me, make me go on the blade.
How old are you now?
21.
21.
So not too long ago that I stopped messing with him. I had to run away from him because he took me like state to state, and so he took me to another country. Is Mexico considered another country?
Yeah, it is.
And that's fucked up that I even have to ask you that because I didn't get a lot of schooling. So, you know, he took me to Mexico, and this guy, Mexican guy, he raped me, and he came inside of me, and I got pregnant.
You weren't using condoms, or?
He told me not to for that one. It was time. He regulated all of everything.
Really?
He regulated if it was a condom or no condom. He talked to the guys. I didn't talk to the guys. So I got pregnant, and I went full time with the pregnancy, and the baby died in some way somehow. When I thought I was going to have the baby, but it was a stillbirth.
Oh, really?
A stillbirth. The baby was dead. And so that's really what made me, you know, leave him, because that was recent. That I had a stillbirth and that I was raped by that Mexican guy in Mexico. So that
Kelly.
really fucked me up, because it's like, you know,
You fucking me up.
I don't know.
And so you're not on Skid Row now?
And now I came to Skid Row.
You're in tent?
I stay in a tent out here because I don't want him to, I'm scared he's gonna find me.
10.
Are you using any drugs that are around here?
I tried the Pookie crystal, but
I'm about to say, what the fuck is
I really don't want to do it because I don't want to fuck myself up, but I'm more so starting back on cocaine. But I did try. I just recently tried crystal.
Boy, Kelly, leave that shit
That
alone.
shit's crazy. That shit makes you... I was walking around the street naked.
Really?
By the refresh right there, the police came and got me. I went to jail.
Who is these people recording her? These niggas ain't even helping. They just got her talking about her life and shit.
And it was my first
Niggas
time
making
doing
bread
it.
off this shit.
I went to jail. And I got a DA reject, but I still went to jail for it. It's still on my record. That's fucked up. But
Do you
now,
have contact with your mom or anybody?
no,
So you're just on your own?
I don't have anybody.
You have no one?
Nobody. But God. I don't have anybody. That's why I have to sell prostitute still. So get by and on the county. That's all I have is the county. And my fucking tent. And God. And tricks. That's all I have. Nobody cares about me. Nobody loves me. Nobody checks on me. Nobody calls my government phone.
Nigga relate to that, boy.
I don't know who the fuck my dad is. I don't know my dad's family. I don't know. I just try to be strong and I'm just trying to get it together because I don't want to be out here for the rest of my life. I really don't.
Well, this girl is a fucking soldier. Look how she telling this shit. Well, this girl is a soldier. She remind me of me.
I cut myself.
I ain't lying with she.
I stopped cutting myself because I'm just.
Besides all the crazy
I have
shit,
to
I
be
ain't
strong.
never cut my damn self.
I cut myself so bad right here to the point where and right here I almost died.
How long ago was that?
I want to say a couple of months ago. And they took me to a psych ward for it. And I was in the psych ward for like a month. And they were prescribing me pills, Xanax for anxiety. They're prescribing me like just a lot of Xanax to make me sleep. And Seroquel.
What the white people ain't shit.
Anger drugs, because like I get really angry. That's one thing. I get really, really, really angry, and I don't know how to control myself. Cause I feel like why the fuck, and I try to kill myself. Cause I feel like it's no point in me being here if I don't have anybody.
Do you have any hopes and dreams of doing anything else in life?
I want to go to school. I want to learn more. I want to be a lawyer. I want to do cosmetology. But I don't know if I can because I haven't been to school since I was 11.
Yeah, he's
10.
21.
So you never went to high school?
Damn.
I've never been to high school.
She ain't even hit middle school.
To say.
No.
I've never been to high school. All I know is the streets.
Damn.
I got put on gangbanging, prostitution. That's really all I know. And stealing what I need. I would never rob somebody out. I would just, my pimp, he would just make me go sell myself. But when I ran away from him, I would go steal some stuff and prostitute too, but more so steal stuff. But he will always find me. And police, I always have to. Every time I see the police, I run because, like you said, I look young. So just imagine how young I looked when I was 11, 12, 13, 14.
You ain't lying.
I always had to run from the police. Like when he took me to Mexico, I was in the trunk the whole time.
Oh, shit.
In the trunk. I couldn't even ride in the car. He didn't want any police to pull over and see me. Okay, so I tried to kill myself yesterday, right?
Damn.
I took a whole bunch of Xanax pills. Because I get them prescribed to me every month. And from being in the psych ward. I get prescribed them. I took a whole bunch of pills, and the only reason why I'm here, I'm pretty fucked up because it's Christmas time and I don't have anybody, like nobody, so I just wanted to kill myself, and he made me throw up all of the pills, like all of them. He gagged me until I threw up all of the pills. So just imagine if he wouldn't have came in when he came in, I wouldn't even be here today.
Superman.
Him.
That's what we call him,
Yeah. If he wouldn't have been there, came in when he came in, I would have died.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I wouldn't be here to even tell you my story. Like that was weighing heavy on my heart. The fact that I'm here today because
when you're thinking of trying to kill yourself, why is that? Because you don't see hope, you don't see.
I felt, what am I here for?
No one loves you.
Nobody loves me. Nobody cares about me. Nobody, like I told you, nobody checks on me. Nobody does anything for me. I've been selling my vagina since I was 11 years old. And before that, I got raped treacherously, molested treacherously, abused, tortured treacherously.
Damn, Kelly.
I don't even like to show my body to him because my foster dad, the one that first started raping me, he made me shave my vagina when I didn't even have pubic hair, and it would cut me. So now my vagina, I had to go to, and it's documented, I had to get stitches all in my vagina because he would be on Sherm when he was raping me. And
Sherm.
he would cut me, so that's why there was puddle, but because he had cut me with the razor all up, cut me all up, and I had to go get stitches for that on my vagina at a young age.
That shit.
I had to get my vagina stitched up. And now my vagina is damaged because of what he did to me at a young age. And now I don't even feel comfortable showing anybody my body, my lower body.
Damn, Kelly.
I hate myself because of everything that I've been through, and I just feel like I'll probably try to kill myself today, especially probably tomorrow, because tomorrow's Christmas and I don't have anybody. I'm not even gonna get to eat any food.
I'm gonna bring you Christmas dinner home, so you have to not kill yourself. All right? I'm gonna bring you Christmas dinner home. Can I do that?
Yeah. What time?
I'll be here 2 o'clock, something like that.
2 p.m.?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring you dinner.
Okay. Here?
Here. I think I know where you. You tell me, you show me where your tent is.
I'm fucking with Kelly, man. She keeping that shit
I'm
in
not
the
gonna
book.
let you kill yourself.
Okay.
Not on my watch. not a day after you and I met. Alright?
I tried.
Give you a reason to not kill yourself. I'm gonna bring you a nice Christmas dinner now.
I want some
Have a
food
present.
too. Okay.
You got a present.
You promise?
I promise. I'm a man of my word. You ask anybody out here.
Okay.
I'm a good guy.
Okay.
I'm not for no good. When I tell you I'm gonna be here,
That
it's
shit finna end.
gonna rain tomorrow, I'm gonna be here.
Okay.
Alright? I don't think we're done yet. I think you and I are gonna be talking for a while.
Yeah.
So,
I definitely want to come back and finish telling you everything.
I think you probably have a lot more to share too.
Yeah.
Damn, she got more to share. I ain't gonna lie. We gonna have to see the part 2.
And
Part 2 coming soon,
Okay.
man.
I'll see you tomorrow at 2 here.
2 o'clock right here.
Okay.
I'm bringing you Christmas trees.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for coming by.
No problem.
My nigga Kelly, man. Damn, and that's crazy because, like, and people really be, like, tripping about their damn life and shit. Like, people like this really going through shit. Like, this girl really going through shit. She really ain't got shit. she done told you everything she going through. Like, that shit fucked up. I don't like that shit at all. Like, I don't like that shit, bro. That shit. A lot of shit going on. Somebody always going through some shit worse than you. Remember that. You ever think about killing yourself, man? That shit ain't the way to go. Shit, if you ain't got nobody to talk to, go within, meditate. You feel me? Try something new you ain't never tried before, man. That shit'll help you. That shit help me. I ain't gonna lie. Appreciate y'all for watching this video, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And I'm